Come on, Jackson. Green Wave knocking on the door. The extra point is no good. 3:56 to the line. Green Wave strike. Six. And the Hawks out on the board yet. It's senior night. Spencer Leachin. Make some noise for your Green Wave. First and 10 on the 26. The Green Waves in striking distance again. Number 2. Halloween. The extra point. It's no good. 3:03 the time. The Green Wave strike again. Our score, the Green Wave 12. The Hawks not on the board yet. It's Halloween and it's senior night. Make some noise, Green Wave Nation! Back deep to the Hawks, William Lewis. Defense by number 14. Returned by number 5. Ty Elsie on the D. Markel Benson on the return. First and 10 on the 6 for the Hawks. Foul running once again by number 5. Markel Benson for Hardaway. First down. Make some noise for your Hawks over there. Hardaway, first down. Make some noise for your Hawks over there at the first down. CJ still on the D. First and 10 on the 35. The Hawks on the move. Pass incomplete. carries for no gain. A host of tackles from the Green Wave.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet is loaded with over 500 new and used on the lot and on the way. Check out the big Chevy Silverado 2500 HDs, discounted up to $9,000 off. And you'll love the stylish SUV that has plenty of room for the whole family. Chevy Tahoe's up to $9,000 off. Come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika for big discounts with a fantastic selection. Or explore anytime, anywhere at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Christopher Gates here, filling in until Sir Barringer gets here. Here at a beautiful Thursday night here at the Spencer Stadium as the Spencer Green Waves host the Hardaway Hawks. Spencer up 14-0. Hardaway on the 3rd down and 10. And right there, Hardaway's going to get at least 5 yards from there. Spencer broke the line, encroachment. Hardaway went forward in Spencer territory on a 4th down. We're not able to convert. Spencer went down the field, scored the first touchdown. Then moments later, Hardaway turned the ball over. Spencer recovered in Hardaway territory and scored another touchdown. They have missed they missed the point after, and they went for a 2-point miss. So that's why that's a 12-0 lead right now. With about 34 seconds left here. The 3rd and 5. And the quarterback's going to keep himself, but he's going to be taken down. And that's been a story early on. We have a player that is down. And I believe that it is the end of the first quarter. Green Waves lead 12-0. We're going to take a break as they attend to him on the field right now. You're watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live here on Facebook and YouTube.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live is proud to partner with one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock. And without this partnership, it would be hard to be able to live stream all the different sporting events at high schools, colleges, and local professional teams every single week like we do. So we thank Buffalo Rock for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast, make sure you're drinking a nice, refreshing Pepsi. Delicious. Thank you to Buffalo Rock and Pepsi.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet is loaded with over 500 new and used on the lot and on the way. Check out the big Chevy Silverado 2500 HDs, discounted up to $9,000 off. And you'll love the stylish SUV that has plenty of room for the whole family. Chevy Tahoe's up to $9,000 off. Come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika for big discounts with a fantastic selection. Or explore anytime, anywhere at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone. Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We're getting ready to start here the second quarter for Hardaway as they're going to kick this ball off to Spencer. And Spencer just going to let that one fall where it is, right at about their own 35. Greenway got excellent field position to kick this off. Already leading 12-0 here. Hardaway player that was down was number 1. He was able to get up, so thank God for that. First and 10 of the 38 for the Green Waves. And it's a good pass. And Be able to dodge the tackle there until you got out of the rounds. Number 4 there. Good little spin mover on that. Be about second and 3. It's a good turnout game here tonight. We got some stars in the building. Got the assistant director, Kendall Mills from Hardaway. Got Otis Sistrunk in the building. Robert Edmond on the PA. Wonderful Halloween night. Hope all of y'all are doing fantastic themselves. Appreciate you tuning in as the refs are having a discussion right now. All right, they're ready to play again. 2nd and 3. And Hardaway looked like they jumped.
Encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, play results in the first down.
Encroachment by the Hardaway defense will result in the first down for Hardaway. Excuse me, for Spencer. Now, almost at the midpoint. 11:45 here. 1st and 10. Quick pass to number 9. Hardaway's able to snuff out that play quickly. And the Hawks just gang up on him. Number 7 led the way for the Hawks on that defense. It's good. No gain on that play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick run play, and again, Hawks able to sniff that one out. Number 7, able to stop that very quickly. And the Green Waves find themselves quickly in the 3rd down on their own 50. 10:59 left here in counting. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Refs explaining to have a quick discussion themselves. Is Spencer making some quick substitution? Third down and 10 here. Nice throw and catch by number 11 from Spencer. It is completed. But there's a penalty on the play.
Ineligible lineman downfield offense, 5-yard penalty, replay 3rd down.
Got to replay the third down, and ineligible lineman was down the field for Spencer. It's going to result in them, instead of being a 3rd and 10, will now be a 3rd and 15. Spencer now on back at the 40. Quick throw, catch. Number 11 for Spencer. I guess about the 5 yards, but Spencer is going to have to punt this one away. Still leading 12-0 here. 4th down 11 for Spencer here as they punt it back to Hardaway. This game has huge playoff implications. If Hardaway is able to come back and win this, this will help them greatly towards their playoff chances, sitting with a 4-5 record. And this is kicked off. Nice kick. Falls right about, takes a Green Waves bounce A very good Green Waves bounce on the Hardaway 10. Excellent play by the Green Wave special teams. Was 8:55 left here in the second quarter. Hardaway has had some chances to move the ball. They just have not been able to come away with points. Field position has also been a problem for them as well, too, as they've only really been inside the Green Waves scoring range just once so far in this game. Number 1's back on the field for Hardaway. That's great. The quarterback's back out there to play. A quick run play here, and he's going to get around the corner, and he gets about a good 5-6 yard there. Good run to start things off. Four-yard run, makes about 2nd and 6. And there's a flag. The penalty was against the Spencer band. They were playing while the play was still going on. So back at it now, 2nd down and 6 from about the Hardaway 16. And that play, it's about another 2 to 3 yards there. That was actually went a lot further than he thought. It's actually a 3rd and 1. Jensen was on the carry for that. 3rd down for the Hawks. And I'm not sure if they actually got it from here. They did. They got a nip just enough. Hawks get the 1st down. 1st and 10 from their 18. Less than 7 minutes left here in the second. Passing play, and a good one. Catch received by number 7. And he gets through, and he takes a man with him, but a great play right there. Exactly. Hawks 1st down, and exactly what they needed. Good run, got stopped quickly by the Green Wave defense. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Hardaway 30. $5:55 left here in the second quarter. Hardaway looking to get some points on the board before the halftime. Drop back, looks, breaks one to tackler, Had to throw that one away as Spencer defense was just coming at him. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up. All right, 3rd down and 10 here. And that was snuffed out very quickly. There's a Greenway player that's on the ground. He's hurt right now. We're going to take a quick commercial break. As they attend to him, you're watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Football is back, and the only thing that makes it better is some delicious food from Zaxby's. They're a proud sponsor of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And I can tell you that everyone on this team loves their chicken. Get all the favorites, such as their signature chicken sandwich, or try the new chicken finger tacos with your favorite drink. From amazing salads, wings, chicken fingers, and some of the best drinks around, there isn't a better way to enjoy our broadcast without getting some fantastic meals from Zaxby's. Check out the 2 here in Phoenix City, one off Crawford Road and the other on US 80. Thank you again to Zaxby's for sponsoring Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and make sure you call them for all your catering and tailgating needs this football season.
Back here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live, 4th down and 11 for the Hardaway Hawks. As they were not able to move the ball there. And punting. Good kick. And it's going to fall and take a good Hawks bounce. Stops right there about the Spencer 30.
Good evening, everyone. Chris Gates making his inaugural play-by-play debut on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Great job, Chrissy. You didn't know he could do both, man. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be shocked if he starts his own company, Alabama Georgia Sports Live, and where he's going to do the play-by-play. But great job, Chris. It's 12-0 here. Hardaway and Spencer. Spencer's pretty much already locked the playoff spot. Hardaway right now is in, but they need to get this win. They're down 12-0 to the Spencer Green Waves. Nice 3-yard gain to set up 3rd down. Third down and long now for the Hardaway Hawks. Throw on the run, caught. First down, Spencer. Good job by Fudge. Able to elude the pressure, finding the open receiver, and moving the chains for Greenway, first down. Fudge has that one batted. Good job getting pressure there by Tristan Jackson, the linebacker for the Hawks. We are presented by Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC. Thank you to them for allowing us to be live on location yesterday. And happy Halloween to all those who are out there. That's the reason I'm running late. Had to do the trick-or-treating duties first. And then got over here. But thankfully I have a good team like Chris Gates that was here, got us rocking and rolling with 3:31 remaining in a tightly contested game. Hardaway down 12-0. Second down and 10. Looked like he may have drawn off the defensive lineman for Hardaway. Done a really good job. Has this team 6-3. Takes a snap. Second down and 5. Gets the ball out quickly. Able to make a man miss. Now he's in space. Makes another man. Good juke move. Still on his feet. Blocking ahead of him, and he's down to the 15, the 10. Tripped up DeMarcus Horn.
On the lot or online at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
$10 off. The full-size GMC Yukons, discounted up to $9,000.
What are you on right now, man? All right, you can bring me in. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry, we had our internet feed surprisingly went down, so we're down off Facebook. We'll have that up here in just a moment. But those watching on YouTube, Spencer went for the two-point conversion, did not get it. They lead 18-0. Bobby Gary and the Hardaway Hawks, they need an answer right here if they want to stay within reach, especially when they start the second half. This is the last week of the regular season for Muskogee County Schools. Shaw and Jordan right now. Tomorrow we got Carver and Kendrick. Northside hosting Central of Carrollton. Columbus playing Sumter, and there's a big hole. Benton busting the secondary, gets at least 13. Set up second down and short. And then we got an injured Green Wave. And I'll keep updating. So right now the standings goes as follows in two-way. Carver's number 1, Sumter number 2, Spencer is number 3. If Shaw holds up, they'll be number 4, and Hardaway would be number 5. But remember how they do playoffs this year. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4 in two-way. They do 1 and 2, and then they go off a ratings poll for the rest of the at-large bids. So one region can have up to 5 teams, and we're hoping Hardaway would be that 5th team here. Also update, Northside won today against Kell 6-3. Thank you to Jack Patterson for sending me that. And Harris County won 7-4. So guess what you get tomorrow? Harris County Northside for the right to go to the state championship in that big stadium at South Commons, 5 p.m. You can sign me up for that one, Chris. We got Basketball Media Day up here right now with me, and I'm going to see if I can snag him for an interview, is the AD and head basketball coach of Hardaway. Looking forward to talking with him on Sunday, which will start at 1:30. We're doing 16 different schools and CVCC, so it's going to be a 7-hour endeavor. as Benton gets the first down. Good hard run there. Great job by that offensive line that opened up enough a crease for him to scoot through and get 7 there for the first down run. Gary going to hand it off to Benton once more, this time taken down immediately. That was a hard hit from number 17, Zion Moore, the sophomore linebacker, came in a hurry. Second down, 6. Another handoff. This time busting it to the outside is Jacoby Henry, and Henry gets nothing. There again to be near the tackle. Zion Moore, I've said his name twice now. This Green Waves defense has been loaded. And it starts with star linebacker C.J. Starr. Did a great job these last several weeks. Pump fake, got a man open down the sideline and throws it short. He was looking for William Little, who had ran past the secondary, and if he got a little bit more air under it, he may have been walking in for a touchdown. So it's going to be 4th down, an obvious decision now for Coach McKenzie. He needs points to stay within, like I said, striking distance and give your team a little momentum heading into halftime. And he's going to want to discuss it. So we're going to take a timeout too. We'll be right back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Georgia Alabama Sports Live is proud to partner with one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock. And without this partnership, it would be hard to be able to live stream all the different sporting events at high schools, colleges, and local professional teams every single week like we do. So we thank Buffalo Rock for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast, make sure you're drinking a nice, refreshing Pepsi. Delicious. Thank you to Buffalo Rock and Pepsi. Welcome back, everyone. 4th down and 6 now for Hardaway. And now Coach Kegler didn't like what he saw after the timeout. We're going to stay right here. We were live from Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC. We talked about, obviously, this matchup today and what it means for Hardaway, what it meant for Spencer. We also talked about Friday's games. We got playoff games, including Pacelli hosting Mount DeSales at 7:30. We also have Glenwood playing their final regular season game as well. And then we talked about the opening that happened at Smith Station, the coach resigning and stepping down after 2 years. That's a 7A school that is 1-19 the last 2 years, and it's a program that has talent but just has not been able to be even in the contending status, competitive status, let alone contending for a region championship, which that's a tough region, but just being competitive, we have not seen that. So we're hoping whoever takes over that job can rejuvenize Smith Station. Handoff on 4th down is a Benton. Benton trying to break free, pushing the power. Is he going to get the first down? How about that effort from the offensive line and Mikael Benton? First down and 10. Gary set to throw over the middle, overshoots his intended target, Adrian Taylor. And if he had maybe hit him in stride, again, another touchdown. Bobby Gary Jr., the sophomore quarterback, took his licks last year, and he has been magnificent this year. Bright future for number 1. And I know Coach McKenzie is glad he is on his team. Gary with 29 seconds, looking. Now he's under duress. He's going to have to make a throw. A flag comes out. Gary trying to direct traffic and just has to throw it away. And because of him trying to maneuver in the pocket, there may be a holding call on Hardaway. We also did some flag football this week, as we'll do every single week. We got Northside in on the action, Coach Ingram's team. We got Kendrick and we had Carver. We're also going to get Hardaway next week. We still got to get Jordan. Every single Tuesday and Wednesday we'll be here, either Otis Spencer or at Kennett, giving you flag football coverage. And they're going to get an unsportsmanlike penalty. That's going to back up Hardaway 15 yards, and it's going to set them back to midfield with 16 seconds remaining. Gary is going to be taken down for a sack. And guess who made the sack? Zion Moore. That's 3 consecutive plays. 17 has been in on the act. And that's going to bring us to the half. Dominant performance by the Spencer Green Waves defense. Fudge and DeMarcus Horn in the offense with Jamon Jackson. Gets 3 scores, and they lead by 3 scores. It's 18-0. We'll be right back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Georgia Alabama Sports Live is proud to partner with one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock. And without this partnership, it would be hard to be able to live stream all the different sporting events at high schools, colleges, and local professional teams every single week like we do. So we thank Buffalo Rock for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast, make sure you're drinking a nice, refreshing Pepsi. Delicious. Thank you to Buffalo Rock and Pepsi. Football is back, and the only thing that makes it better is some delicious food from Zaxby's. They're a proud sponsor of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And I can tell you that everyone on this team loves their chicken. Get all the favorites, such as their signature chicken sandwich, or try the new chicken finger tacos with your favorite drink. From amazing salads, wings, chicken fingers, and some of the best drinks around, there isn't a better way to enjoy our broadcast without getting some fantastic meals from Zaxby's. Check out the 2 here in Phoenix City, one off Crawford Road and the other on US 80. Thank you again to Zaxby's for sponsoring Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and make sure you call them for all your catering and tailgating needs this football season.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet is loaded with over 500 new and used on the lot and on the way. Check out the big Chevy Silverado 2500 HDs, discounted up to $9,000 off. And you'll love the stylish SUV that has plenty of room for the whole family. Chevy Tahoe's up to $9,000 off. Come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika for big discounts with a fantastic selection. Or explore anytime, anywhere at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
My name is Sergeant Jason Swells, and this is my CVCC story. Class sizes were not too large. The professors in each class had time to talk. It was almost like a one-on-one experience. One of my daughters is a student at CVCC right now. She's going through the arts program. I've got another son who's right behind her who's about to graduate school, and he's already talking about going to CV, and he's ready for it. CVCC did prepare me for my career. They made sure you knew the subject before you walked out of the class, before you took the test. They dedicated 100% of themselves to it. It was a great experience, and I could say for anybody who's deciding or thinking about going into criminal justice, CVCC got my vote all day long because they're on top of their game.
Welcome back, everybody, to Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's halftime, and we have an 18-0 game between Spencer and Hardaway, and I am with my good friend, the athletic director and head boys basketball coach. His name is Kendall Mills, and he is also, bigger than that, a broadcast extraordinaire of the office hours, which you can watch every other week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Coach, thank you so much for joining us, man.
I'm going to stand up, too, because you're standing. Yeah, I'm ready.
Coach, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yep.
Okay, I can't hear Coach, but I'm assuming that everybody else can hear him, so that's all that matters. I can hear you right here. I just can't hear you in my headset. I just want to make sure everybody can hear you, Coach, when we do this interview. All right, let's talk about your volleyball team.
Yep.
You were really close to making the playoffs.
We were.
For one, how long have you been coaching volleyball? Was this year one?
No.
Okay.
No. This might, let's say 12 years maybe.
12 years being the head.
I did probably 7. Took a few years away, and now I'm back on it, yeah.
Coach, and we have been friends now for at least 3 years, and I never knew you had the volleyball duties till this year, man.
Jack of all trades.
And also, too, really never covered volleyball as much as we did this year, obviously doing a bunch of matches and stuff. But volleyball team, talk about how it went, Coach.
Well, we had a decent season. We came on strong late in the season. And being 2A now, of course, we went to power rankings. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, the power ranking got us. We were probably 35th.
And 32 teams make it,
32 teams made it. Yes, sir.
Coach, do you like the power rankings? And is that going to apply for all sports in basketball? So
yes.
Top 2 teams, explain that for everyone. Top 2 teams make it, and then they take 16 at-large teams, correct?
Right. So your region champion and your region runner-up are guaranteed in.
Okay.
And they put them 1 through 16. And like you said, then it's just strictly power rankings from 17 to 32. They look at your schedule, your opponent's schedule, and that crazy configuration. And
sounds like the BCS formula.
Listen, and the thing was, even with softball and volleyball, they did a bracketology show on a Monday morning at 9:30.
Wow.
So you found out at 9:45 if you had a game on Tuesday.
Jesus.
A state playoff game.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that don't give you no
different.
time.
It was different, yeah.
Do you like it? Well,
that was my first time going through it.
Yeah.
Football may be different because you'll have still a week to prepare.
Right.
Basketball is probably going to be a quick turnaround. But like I said, softball, volleyball, it was a quick turnaround. And baseball is probably going to be the same way in the spring.
Coach, and the thing is, right now, from a lot of people's ratings, we don't have an official one yet.
Right.
But Hardaway's in for a lot of people.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And again, this is not a bad loss if this score does hold up because Spencer's high up. They're ranked 15th or 16th. One of the number 1 at-large teams. But again, I feel Coach McKenzie's got to feel like he doesn't know. He's in limbo, and now he has to wait because, remember, the season got extended another season.
Wait a full
so now
week.
Technically you got to practice, and you don't even know if you're going to be in the playoffs until next week.
You have no idea. You won't know anything to Monday week.
Jeez.
Correct.
Let's talk about Coach McKenzie and what he's done. And, again, we've had a lot of, like, Dylan Griggs at Russell County from 2-8 last year to 8-2. Coach Nelson at Glenwood, undefeated in his first year in the public school. But I'm going to be honest. From what I saw Hardaway and the licks they had to take last year, Coach, as a young team, to be even in the conversation of making playoffs, that is vying for Coach of the Year, in my opinion.
Doing a great job, and it works his butt off, man, in the building and on the field. So hats off to Coach McKenzie and our staff. They really work hard, and we appreciate everything they do.
Yeah, talk about what he's meant for this program, turning it around as quickly as it has, finding a guy like Bobby Gary. Did you know this when you initially interviewed him? You saw this type of potential in him?
We knew his background, had the resume, and just went on a gut feeling and trusted my principal, Ms. McNeil, and we made the call and got him in the building.
Yeah, and the rest is history. Like, you're seeing what he's doing right now, Coach.
Yeah.
Coach, let's talk about basketball. We got basketball media coming up. This is your favorite time of year. It's a busy year.
It is.
You're replacing your entire roster.
Right.
Okay. So now you got young talent coming in. And I'm going to be honest, in the fall league, I thought your team got better, Coach. I really did. I like what I saw from the beginning of the fall league to the very end, getting that win over Calvary. Your team improved. How do you feel about them heading into the regular season right now?
It's interesting, you know, just working with them every day, and you see glimpses of them understanding what you want out of them as a team and individual players. So we got some young guys, and I'm going to mention them to you on Sunday. I ain't put nothing out there right now. Got my hashtag coming. I got that for you already. But we're going to work extremely hard, and we got a stacked schedule. So we open up on the 9th against Douglas County up in a tip-off classic in Atlanta. So we're going to be tested early. We got an early game with Eufaula, Russell County. So we're going to get tested, but I hope it builds some momentum and just build some fortitude about competing as we go into region play in late December.
And, Coach, when looking at this region, I feel like you got Carver, obviously, as a top dog, but really Spencer, too. I would say Spencer and Carver the top two. I feel like everybody else is in that pool, Coach, and I feel like you're one of those teams that could make the playoffs, Coach.
Gotta find a way.
Do you like the new region? Are you excited about the fact you're going to play more Columbus teams? Do you feel like it'll be more competitive for your team and your school?
As a coach, absolutely. As an athletic director, positively, because finances will be totally different. You know, every game should be a big game when you're playing in the city. Not that everyone has a rival, but in the city, every game is a rival. So it's going to be exciting, and just get out here and see what we can do, and hopefully put Columbus back on the map. Hopefully they feel that when you play two-way that you got to come through Columbus to get to the state playoffs.
His name is Kendall Mills. He's one of my good friends. And whenever he does retire, he's going to be an integral part of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. He's already got a spot. Coach.
Yeah, we're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
I appreciate it.
But before I let you go, we got to talk about office hours, because the setup, I mean, from where we started to where it's at now, where it's like a podcast type setup. Gosh. I love it. It's very comfortable seating. I love the backdrops. I mean, obviously all you were taking it seriously, as you should. And I love the scene, the camaraderie, the growth of the podcast. Are you enjoying the progress you made this year?
Absolutely. I mean, we're just good friends, sitting down, hanging out, and we get some guests on every now and then. So we just have a good time, and 2 days before we get together, it's like, okay, what are we going to discuss? And we throw the ideas out there and let's roll with it. And the last show, we did a great thing. We're going to try to start bringing some more kids in and show the community that we have some moves in different high schools. And I think that's going to be exciting for everyone to see, too.
Yep. Well, his name again, Coach Mills, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, buddy.
And look forward to seeing you on Sunday for Basketball Media Day, 3rd annual on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Can't wait.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more here, as it is senior night on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back, everybody, as we are set to kick off as the kickoff is fumbled, but we're going to be returning to the 25-30, and there's a big hole. He may take this all the way. As race 20-10, Kalen Brunson, and that is going to be a kickoff return for a touchdown to start the second half. How about Brunson for the Green Waves? And they're up 24-0. How many times have we seen that, Chris, where it don't matter what level of football, the guy fumbles the catch, everyone gets out of their lane, it's chaos. You think it's bad for the returning team. It's usually even worse for the kickoff team, and he just ran straight up the middle, past everybody, and Spencer goes up by 4 scores now. And Coach Kegler says he's tired of going for 2. I think he's going to actually attempt an extra point. Extra point is up and hits the scoreboard and good, and that makes it 25-0. A kickoff return that was bobbled, picked up, and taken the distance. Kalen Brunson gives the Green Waves the lead here. Britt Behringer on the call. Happy Halloween to everyone. I think trick-or-treating's done by now. It should be. Hopefully everybody's home eating candy and watching on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I've been, and Coach Kegler, I've just, again, been so impressed with his programs over these last couple of years. Spencer, they went a lot of years without making the playoffs, and Coach Coffey came in, was able to get them that momentum as they were able to at least make a playoff game. They hadn't won a region championship in decades, and Coach Kegler did that in back-to-back seasons, and now on the precipice of making 3 straight playoffs. As Johnny De Leon gets the kickoff, Benton bobbles it too, and he's going to bounce it to the outside, still on his feet, and that's going to be a face mask and another hard hit. So add 15 more there. Hardaway will get good field position when they start this drive. So 1st and 10 from the 48. Handoff to Markel Benton. And Benton will be stopped for a 2-yard gain. Second down and 8. Gary, swing pass out to Henry. Excuse me, not Henry, that is Little. And Little makes it 3rd and manageable. William Little.
It's 3rd down.
3rd down. And gets the ball out quickly, able to make one man miss, still on his feet. Little is going to scoot for a 1st down. Nice job, a little bit of a comeback route there, able to run past the wimpy tackler, and that's a 1st down for the Hawks. Good job by Gary getting the ball out quickly to his playmaker and saying, go make a play, man. Gary, hand off to Benton. Benton got a nice block, bounces to the outside, and gets about 2. I want to say thank you to Citywide Athletic Director Jeff Battles and his support of us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, letting us bring you premium coverage of Muscogee County athletics, and we're going to be doing that all year long. So, again, thank you to Jeff Battles for his support of what we do. And Benton, another great run. The senior running back, what could potentially be his last game of football here for the Hawks, had a fantastic season, man. Excellent year for Markel Benton. Runs hard, runs fast, physical, and just wish we had another year with him here for the Hawks. 3rd down and short. Another handoff to Benton. Benton, another big hole, and he's going to push through for another 7 yards. 1st down and 10 from the 22 now for the Hawks as they're having a nice drive of their own. And right now, they're just getting a heavy dose of Markel Benton. And we got an injured player on the field, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this. It's Thursday Night Football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
GMC SUVs, GMC SUVs. On sale now at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. The GMC Terrain, the compact SUV with seating for 5. And now discounted up to $6,500 off. The full-size GMC Yukons, discounted up to $9,000 off. Choose from almost 200 new GMCs. Get your best price every day on the lot or online at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live is proud to partner with one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock. And without this partnership, it would be hard to be able to live stream all the different sporting events at high schools, colleges, and local professional teams every single week like we do. So we thank Buffalo Rock for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast, Welcome back, everybody. 2nd down and 4. Handoff to Jacoby Henry. Henry sheds 1 tackle, not the 2nd and the 3rd. Good tackle there by number 16, Elijah Lyles. 3rd down and short. Don't forget, coming up December the 12th, it's the Sports Vision's Football Awards Luncheon presented by Aflac. We're going to have over 20 teams being represented, including these 2 programs. And it will be at St. Luke Ministry Center at 11:30. Looking forward to being there and hosting that with DJ Jones. Sports Vision's Football Awards Luncheon, December the 12th at St. Luke Ministry Center, 11:30. And the play's whistled dead. That'll bring up 4th down for the Hawks as William Little will come on. And Zion Moore is coming off limping, so we hope he's okay. I'm here with Chris Gates. My boy Chrissy, producer extraordinaire, brings everything here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. 4th down. Toss. Benton runs over a man, and that will be a 1st down. Like I said, just runs hard. And how do you not like a player like number 5 in white? And that'll bring up first down from the 12 for Hardaway. First and 10. Handoff, Benton. And Benton gets 4. Gary is going to throw. Man open is Little, and again, a little too low. If he hits him in stride there, that's a touchdown. Kind of trying to throw it away from the defender. Had to come back, fell down, and not able to hold on to it. Set up third down for Hardaway. Benton's going to take the handoff, and he's maybe gets a generous 1.5 yards. So another fourth down for Hardaway. Fourth down. Big play for Hardaway. They need a touchdown. They're going to throw a fade route to Little. Easy pitch and catch. Great route from William Little. And an even better throw from number 1, Bobby Gary. And finally, Hardaway gets on the board for a touchdown. It's not over. No, it's going to be tough, especially against this Spencer defense. They never say never. Extra point is up and good. And Hardaway on their first drive in the second half go the length of the field. Heavy dosage of Markel Benton. Gary made the throws when needed and throws a touchdown pass to William Little to cut the deficit to 18. We'll be right back after this.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet is loaded with over 500 new and used on the lot and on the way. Check out the big Chevy Silverado 2500 HDs, discounted up to $9,000 off. And you'll love the stylish SUV that has plenty of room for the whole family. Chevy Tahoe's up to $9,000 off. Come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika for big discounts with a fantastic selection. Or explore anytime, anywhere at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everybody. And this time, Hardaway's kickoff team is not going to bite on it. Stay disciplined. And Spencer, we'll have to go length of the field as we are presented by Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC. Get ready to smile. Also, thank you to Pepsi and Buffalo Rock. I want to say thank you to Gordy Eye Care, the official eye care of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. If you're in need of optometry work, make sure to give Griff Gordy and Gordy Eye Care a call. Also, thank you to Masterwall for all your interior and exterior wall needs. Give Masterwall a call. They have the ability to take on big jobs with that small business feeling. Thank you to Grant Smithwick and Masterwall for their support of what we do. Tall sweep, taken down, coming in a hurry. There is number 7, Damari Taylor, the linebacker. Cuts him for a short gain. Set up 2nd down and 8. Also thank you to Terry Johnson Agency, Morehouse School of Medicine. Chandra Edwards, always been a supporter of Muskogee County and football around this area. Thank you to Terry Johnson Agency and State Farm Carroll Purdue. Been there with us from the very beginning. And that's the 2nd time Fudge has gotten that defensive. And I know Coach is not happy because, and the player it obviously knows he made the mistake. But I know a coach is going to get fired up seeing the nose tackle who's right over the football biting on the fake snap. 2nd down and short. Handoff almost tripped over Elijah Fudge to Jamon Jackson. And forward progress is going to give him a 1st down. You missed the Sports Visions radio show today with me and DJ Jones. Had a fun time. We talked with Representative Dean Calvin Smyrie. You know him, Chris. They call him the Dean. And the Dean came on to talk about the Fountain City Classic, which is next Saturday from A.J. McClung Memorial Stadium. We also talked to people from Georgia and Alabama. And that's going to be a handoff to Jamarian Epps. And Epps finally taken out of bounds. If you're just now joining us, like us on Facebook. That's all we ask you to do. We don't ask anything else other than just a like and then subscribe to our YouTube channel. You see the frequency that we go in live stream events. I mean, it's usually 2 or 3 a night. It's coaches shows on the regular. We just did the Muskogee County coach show where we talked to Coach McKenzie. We talked to Johnny Gardner. We also talked to Coach Carey's story. And we also talked and that is 2nd down and 6. Talked to Coach Christian Greer, the flag football coach, and there's a fumble on the play. Falls still loose and picking up for a scoop and score is Josh Stewart, the DB. And there's the momentum changer. Hardaway's defense and the team was looking for. Bad snap, bobbled, looked like Fudge was going to jump on it. The ball squirts loose and Stewart picks it up, takes it to the house and scores a touchdown. Wow. And just like that, Hardaway's back in this football game. I told you, never say never. Spencer Greenway is coming on the field late, as that extra point is no good, so they're going to go for it again. And it looks like Hardaway's going to go for 2 now. I don't blame him. They're basically about 1.5 yards from the goal line. So Gary and Benton are going to come back on the field. Gary, miscommunication, and he's going to be taken down. C.J. Starr with a big tackle. But the damage has already been done. Hardaway chips in the lead again with a Josh Stewart scoop and score. And it's 25-13, and we'll be right back after this.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live is proud to partner with one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock. And without this partnership, it would be hard to be able to live stream all the different sporting events at high schools,
colleges, and local professional teams every single week like we do. So we thank Buffalo Rock for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast, make sure you're drinking a nice, refreshing Pepsi. Delicious. Thank you to Buffalo Rock and Pepsi. We're back here, live from Otis Spencer Stadium. The legendary Monk Johnson in the building. Always good to see the Hall of Famer himself watching his beloved Green Waves as they are in a battle with Hardaway here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, 25-13. And kickoff. We have seen this young man, Brunson, already have one return, not this time. Good coverage, and they're not even going to get back to the 20. So Elijah Fudge there on that drive, just bad snap, not able to hold on to the football. Thought he may have jumped on it, still squirts loose, and then the DB, Josh Stewart, did the rest with a scoop and score. And we still have 2:45 remaining here in the third. Thursday night football on this spooky Halloween. This is where crazy things happen, Chris. Are we seeing craziness before our eyes? Fudge is going to throw it, coming back. And did he say Horn made the catch? They're going to say they completed it. Wow. Good throw from Fudge. Nice job by making that diving attempt by Horn and getting his feet down, completing the catch to the ground, and moves the chains. So now 1st and 10 on the 29 for the Green Waves. Handoff. And taking him down. Nice job there by number 9, Josh Stewart, and number 11, Robert Allen. Second down and 8. Fudge was playing nearly flawless at the quarterback and coming in and making another big tackle. His big number 50, Devarius Jesse, the senior. And Jesse with a tackle for loss. And a Green Wave is down, and it's going to be 3rd down and long when we come back after this Thursday night football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Georgia Alabama Sports Live is proud to partner with one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock. And without this partnership, it would be hard to be able to live stream all the different sporting events at high schools, colleges, and local professional teams every single week like we do. So we thank Buffalo Rock for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast, make sure you're drinking a nice, refreshing Pepsi. Delicious. Thank you to Buffalo Rock and Pepsi.
GMC SUVs, GMC SUVs. On sale now at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. The GMC Terrain, the compact SUV with seating for 5. And now discounted up to $6,500 off. The full-size GMC Yukons, discounted up to $9,000 off. Choose from almost 200 new GMCs. Get your best price every day on the lot or online at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Football is back, and the only thing that makes it better is some delicious food from Zaxby's. They're a proud sponsor of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And I can tell you that everyone on this team loves their chicken. Get all the favorites, such as their signature chicken sandwich, or try the new chicken finger tacos with your favorite drink. From amazing salads, wings, chicken fingers, and some of the best drinks around, there isn't a better way to enjoy our broadcast without getting some fantastic meals from Zaxby's. Check out the two here in Phoenix City, one off Crawford Road and the other on US 80. Thank you again to Zaxby's for sponsoring Georgia-Alabama Sports Live, and make sure you call them for all your catering and tailgating needs this football season.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet is loaded with over 500 new and used on the lot and on the way. Check out the big Chevy Silverado 2500 HDs, discounted up to $9,000 off. And you'll love the stylish SUV that has plenty of room for the whole family. Chevy Tahoe's up to $9,000 off. Come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika for big discounts with a fantastic selection. Or explore anytime, anywhere at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
My name is Sergeant Jason Swells, and this is my CVCC story. Class sizes were not too large. The professors in each class had time to talk. It was almost like a one-on-one experience. One of my daughters is a student at CVCC right now. She's going through the arts program. I've got another son who's right behind her who's about to graduate school, and he's already talking about going to CV, and he's ready for it. CVCC did prepare me for my career. They made sure you knew the subject before you walked out of the class, before you took the test. They dedicated 100% of themselves to it. It was a great experience, and I could say for anybody who's deciding or thinking about going into criminal justice, CVCC got my vote all day long because they're on top of their game.
GMC SUVs, GMC SUVs. On sale now at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. The GMC Terrain, the compact SUV with seating for 5. And now discounted up to $6,500 off. The full-size GMC Yukons, discounted up to $9,000 off. Choose from almost 200 new GMCs. Get your best price every day on the lot or online at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone. If you're just joining us, there is an injured Green Wave that has been on the field for some time now. They're thinking it's a lower leg injury. Not 100% sure. He is getting love from his teammates. He is able to talk to them, and even some of the Hardaway guys came over and said something which was awesome. And in the spirit and love of this game, Coach McKenzie's out there at midfield. Respect for both these coaches, and we hope this young man is going to be okay. So, again, we hope that that young man will be okay. And see, he's going to be carted off. Not 100% sure. But we hate when plays like that happen, but we're good. We're glad he is in good spirits right now. As DeMarcus Horn's going to do a screen pass. And obviously after that, if you're Coach Kegler, you're just trying to get your defense, regroup your guys, seeing an injury like that, when your guy's down. Again, had to be carted off the field there. Both sidelines, both coaches, everybody came and showed the young man love. And we wish him well, and he will be in our prayers. So that will set up 4th down. But back to the game, another big stop for Hardaway. And if they're able to score here, they're making this a one-possession game. Craziness on this Halloween night, Thursday night football on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And that one is going to have huge hang time, and it does hit at Spencer Greenway first. Brunson. So it will be downed around the 35-yard line. So 26 seconds remaining here in the third. If you're just now joining us, it was 18-0 at halftime. Fudge and the offense made some great plays, including with DeMarcus Horn. Jamon Jackson had a touchdown. Then, to start the second half, a kickoff return for a touchdown for Kalen Brunson. Hardaway then responded when they got the ball back with a drive of their own. Gary threw a touchdown pass to Little. And the next drive, Fudge fumbles the football, scoop and score for Josh Stewart. And then we just saw the punt, as that is going to be a reverse to William Little. Little makes a little bit of a stutter move and gets 8 yards on the first down carry. And that will probably take us to the 4th. We are setting up for some type of final quarter. 25-13. Can Hardaway make the comeback? You're going to find out here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock, and their partnership with everything that we do. And without business like Buffalo Rock, we wouldn't be able to go cover softball, volleyball games, every type of high school sport you can think of, local college games, and professional. So thank you to those businesses that support us, and specifically Buffalo Rock. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast after a nice long day, why not enjoy it with a nice, refreshing Sorry? The best lemon lime soda around. Thank you to Sorry and Buffalo Rock for our partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
We're back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Second down and short for Gary. Start of the fourth quarter, 25-13. Handoff, Benton. Benton still on his feet. Benton pushes for a first down. So we've seen 2 injuries happen for Spencer. And they're both knocked out of the game, both running backs. Gary in the offense, near midfield. Gary, handoff to Benton. Benton butts to the outside. Benton still, big hole. Spins his way and finally taken down, but not before a 20-yard gallop from number 5. And now William Little and the Hawks offense firing up the crowd. Momentum has swung in the direction of the Hawks. Gary, handoff to Benton once more. This time will be taken down. Coach Ron McKenzie in his second season trying to go 500. If he gets this win, I think it locks him in the playoffs with Shaw, with Spencer, with Sumter, and with Carver. But he needs to win this. If he loses, he's not knocked out technically. Spencer's pretty much solidified their bid to get in. Gary set to throw, firing wide open is Little for a touchdown. Busted secondary, and Gary and the Hawks are within 6 with 10:38 remaining left in the fourth. Chris, what did I say? Never say never. And the Hawks are trying to do the unthinkable on the crazy Halloween night here. Extra point is up, and the extra point is good. And the Hawks, who were blanked in the first half, have rolled off 20 unanswered, and they are within 5. We'll be right back after this.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live is proud to partner with one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock. And without this partnership, it would be hard to be able to live stream all the different sporting events at high schools, colleges, and local professional teams every single week like we do. So we thank Buffalo Rock for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast, make sure you're drinking a nice, refreshing Pepsi. Delicious. Thank you to Buffalo Rock and Pepsi.
Welcome back, everybody. Bobby Gary throws his second touchdown pass of the evening. And the Hawks are within 5, and he's thrown both of them to number 3, William Little. And finally taken down. But decent return to the 29, and here comes the Spencer offense. They need something here. Coach Kegler would love nothing more than a 5-6 minute drive and points on the board. Give their defense a break. Saw some tired guys out there on that last drive. Fudge, rolling, firing, caught. Nice catch, Brunson. And they're going to say roll the clock. And that is going to be a 9-yard gain. So good pitch and catch on the first play of the drive between Fudge and Brunson to set up second down and short. Nice pass this time to the other side to the same player, Brunson. And Brunson able to get a first down. Nice blocking on the outside by Jordan Hudson and Jamarian Epps that allowed him to get out quickly. And now they're within a yard of midfield. First down for the Green Waves. First and 10. And running the football now is Shakir Jackson, the freshman. And the freshman getting some work here because of 2 injuries to the running backs. Shaw beats Jordan 54-0, so they'll go to 5-5. That's a 1-win improvement from last year. Good job by Coach Gardner, and it looks like the Raiders are going to make the playoffs. But like I said with Coach Mills, we still have a whole other week of the regular season. Nobody in Columbus plays next week, but those Savannah and Augusta schools that dealt with Hurricane Helene will, as another hard run. Third down and short. That time running the football, Martals Johnson. Third down. Fudge gets it out quickly. Nice job. And finding Jordan Hudson for an easy first down. Great route by Hudson. Even better throw from Fudge, getting it out quickly, and it moves the chains. Fudge, the sophomore quarterback, has gotten better every game this season. And it's not easy taking over someone like Gary Gaither. Throwback screen and not able to hold on to it. Jamarian Epps, and he may be still running if he had caught it. Second down and 10. In the backfield with him is Johnson. And he's going to hand it off to Johnson. Johnson trying to break free. And I'm going to say his name one more time. I really like this defensive tackle for the Hardaway Hawks. Jesse. Fantastic player who has had a great senior season. Devarius Jesse. He would be my MVP for this Hawks defense. Third down and long. Fudge trying to do another screen pass, this time catching it. And then the ball comes out and picking it up. He's still on his feet. Wow, stripping Jordan Hudson was Dante Hill. But they are going to say it is a fumble. The ball comes out, and it's Hardaway Hawks football. Stripping Jordan Hudson clean and picking it up was Dante Hill. Now we're going to get an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on one of the players for the Green Waves. So recovering it with the knee down was Hill. And then after the play, Unsportsmanlike on the green waves. So a 15-yard penalty will have Hardaway starting the drive at their own 46-yard line. First and 10 now for the Hawks. Benton on the first carry gets a yard. Rick Behringer here with Chris Gates on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. What a comeback for the Hardaway Hawks. Another handoff to Benton. Benton almost breaks free. C.J. Starr with a great tackle to stop what may have been a huge game or a touchdown scoring run by Benton. And there on third down. Just give it a 5. He's going to get you at least 3 or 4, and that's going to be another Hardaway Hawks first down. First and 10 from the 42. Gary, another handoff to Benton. Benton, this time stopped after a 2-yard gain. Now, if you're Hardaway, you're also playing with the fact you want to score and take the lead, obviously. But you don't want to leave Spencer too much time. So that's why you're seeing a heavy dose of the run game. They're trying to be balanced. But then also you don't want to be too laid back. Want to still stay aggressive. And I think Coach McKenzie just wants to take the lead at this point. His defense has played very well in this second half. Gary looking, firing, and able to hold on to it was Markel Birch. Fumbled it, kept his wits about him, and able to locate the football after he bobbled it and brings it down for a first down. But look at Bobby Gary maneuvering in that pocket. We are seeing a quarterback grow before our eyes. He has been sensational, and you're seeing the rocket and the power he has with the way he released that football. First down, Hardaway. Gary, another handoff to Benton. Benton, another nice 4 or 5 yard gain on first down. You just keep giving it 5. You're getting 4 yards a pop. Why stop? Under 5 minutes remaining. Coach Kegler's pleading with his defense to make a play. This is when, no pun intended, the stars are made. And C.J. Starr, who has made big plays for this defense all year long. Swing pass out to Benton, and he goes right through his hands to set up third down. I don't know if he would have scored, but he definitely would have got close to the first down. Third down and 6 now for Hardaway. Hardaway got blanked last week against Sumter County. I had picked that upset for Hardaway to win, but Sumter, great job rebounding after loss to Carver to take down the Hawks. The Hawks with an unbelievable comeback here in this one. Looking over to the sideline. And Coach Gary is going to want a timeout. And we're going to take one, too. 4:19 remaining. It's Thursday Night Football on Halloween. Coming down to the wire on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live is proud to partner with one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock. And without this partnership, it would be hard to be able to live stream all the different sporting events at high schools, colleges, and local professional teams every single week like we do. So we thank Buffalo Rock for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast, make sure you're drinking a nice, refreshing Pepsi. delicious. Thank you to Buffalo Rock and Pepsi.
We're back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Big third down with 4:19 remaining for the Hawks. Man in motion is Benton. Gary under duress, Zion Moore, and he's just going to have to throw it away, and it's going to set up fourth down. Good pressure there by the linebacker, Zion Moore. Fourth down. Could be the ball game here. Gary looking, firing, Little off the helmet of the defender, Damian Givens. And there's going to be a turnover on downs. Little was open. If he had some more air underneath that, that may have been a touchdown. But good coverage, though, from Givens, able to get under it, bounces off the helmet, and that is a turnover. And now Spencer takes over. 2 timeouts remaining for Hardaway with 4:04 remaining. Couple first downs here, and Spencer can hold on to win. And Jesse just completely blows up that play. Give me a vote for nose tackle of the year, all by city. I'm voting Jesse, Devarius Jesse, number 50 for the Hawks. That guy has lived in the backfield all season long, no matter what the team was. Remember talking to him at media day. And if I'm not mistaken, Jesse was also the homecoming king. So loved by his students. And running across the field and just laying the boom was Tristan Jackson. Third down and long. Coach McKenzie has not had to use any of his timeouts. Hardaway may be getting the ball back with 2 timeouts and enough time to move the football. Spencer needs a first down here. What can Coach Kegler dial up? His team in need desperately to move the chains. Fudge. Brunson in motion. Fudge under duress. Fudge is going to have to throw it up and catching it, making a play. Still on his feet. And taken down right at the first down marker. I cannot believe that. And Hudson, what a play from Elijah Fudge. Hudson had to come back and still able to get it right at the yard marker. And now, if Coach Kegler, it's a no doubter. No doubt in his brain. He's going for this, and I honestly do not blame him. So fourth down. Fudge was under duress and just had to let it go and hope his teammate could make a play, and Hudson did that. And Coach Kegler says, I need a timeout. It all comes down to this. 4th and short. If Hardaway can make the stop, they get it inside the 40. If Spencer gets the first down, Hardaway still has 2 more timeouts, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get the ball back with enough time to move it. Decisions. On that third down and long, Fudge was under duress, looked like he was going to be taken down for a sack, just had to throw it up and hope that his teammate Jordan Hudson could make a play. He comes down with it and then able to get another 4 or 5 yards. So instead of being 4th and 5, where he originally caught it, it's 4th down and 1. But this is where big number 50, can he make a play? Or is it going to be the sophomore, Fudge, trying to lead his team to a 7-3 record in his first year as a starter? Snap, handoff. And I think forward progress is going to give him the first down. And that is going to be a Greenway first down. Tough run there for Jamarion Epps. And able to move the chains. Good job by the offensive line. Get just enough push. Jesse initially hit him, but all he needed was a yard. He got 1.5 yards, and that's a first down. 1:33. So Coach McKenzie is going to have to start calling a timeout, but it's going to have to be after this play. Handoff, Epps, and Epps gallops 8 yards. And Coach McKenzie calls a timeout. He's got one more left with 1:07 remaining. We're going to take 1-2, second down and short, here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet is loaded with over 500 new and used on the lot and on the way. Check out the big Chevy Silverado 2500 HDs, discounted up to $9,000 off. And you'll love the stylish SUV that has plenty of room for the whole family. Chevy Tahoe's up to $9,000 off. Come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika for big discounts with a fantastic selection. Or explore anytime, anywhere at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone. Second down and short now for Fudge and the Spencer Greenways. They get a first down here. It's over with. Hand off to Epps. Epps going to carry it, and that's going to be it. Valiant effort by the Hardaway Hawks to get it within 5 points and had it on 4th down with deep in Spencer territory. But that pass to William Little, who he had already connected twice, and Bobby Gary in this half, throws it just about a foot short. Bounces off the helmet of the Green Wave defender, Givens. And that was it. Damian Givens was the one that made the play. Coach McKenzie will use his final timeout. So Hardaway will finish the season 4-6. That is about where I predicted them to finish, 4-6, 5-5. And fantastic year for them. But great year for the Spencer Green Waves. They're going to go to 7-3. They're going to cement themselves as one of the top at-large teams, and they maybe host a first-round playoff. So great season for the Green Waves. Their losses are by 1 point to Sumter County. They also lost to Lovett and Carver. Hardaway, they don't know if they're not in the playoffs. This loss to a really good Spencer team doesn't really hurt them, but the win would have really helped them. And the Green Waves, the Hawks will have to wait till after November the 8th to know if they're going to make it as an at-large team. Shaw won earlier, 54-0 at Connect. So they'll go to 5-5, and they pretty much, I think, have locked themselves. So Spencer, Shaw, Sumter, and Carver are the 4 teams that I think right now have pretty much locked themselves into making the playoffs. The only other team that has a chance, and as of now, if the playoffs started today, they would be in, is this Hardaway team. They're right on the bubble. And Fudge takes the final knee. The Green Waves survive and able to hold on to win 25-20. Overcame several obstacles, including a couple injuries to key players. But great job by Coach Kegler's team. They were up 18-0 at halftime. Took that kickoff return for a touchdown to start the second half. You thought the game was over with, but Coach McKenzie's team said no. Made it a game and had a chance to even take the lead. Well, that's going to wrap it up here from Otis Spencer Stadium. The Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game is going to go to number 8, Elijah Fudge. Making the plays when needed through a great pass to Jordan Hudson there on third down to even make it fourth and manageable. So the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game is the sophomore, number 8, Elijah Fudge. Well, thank you to Chris Gates. Thank you to all our sponsors, including Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC. Get ready to smile. Thank you to Gordy Eye Care, the official eye care of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Also, thank you to Masterwall. I'm about to go get me a Zaxby's sandwich right now if they're open. I think I still got time to get me a kickin' chicken sandwich. Thank you to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's. Thank you to CVCC. We're home to all of Pirate Athletics. And it started in November. We got the girls and boys basketball teams playing on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Thank you to Terry Johnson Agency. And also thank you to State Farm, Carroll, Purdue. All right, from Thrift Barringer, I want to say again, subscribe, follow, like, and we'll see you next time. Tomorrow, game day at 5 from the Campus Academy, 7:30. Pacelli, Mountain of Cells, first-round matchup, GIAA and Glenwood. Final regular season game at 8 o'clock against Sylacauga. Good night, everybody. Greenways beat Hardaway 25-20 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock, and their partnership with everything that we do. And without businesses like Buffalo Rock, we wouldn't be able to go cover softball, volleyball games, every type of high school sport you can think of, local college games, and professional. So thank you to those businesses that support us, and specifically Buffalo Rock. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast after a nice long day, why not enjoy it with a nice, refreshing Sorry? The best lemon lime soda around. Thank you to Sorry and Buffalo Rock for our partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.